Okay, this is just a quick sound check recording at normal microphone levels. Throwing a little background here. So got something playing. I'm doing this for real. So a little shout out there to EPOS for his addition with backing track. Thank you very much. In any case, I have completely ripped out everything that I had installed prior to this. No longer using Reaper in my chain. I had originally downloaded the Reaper driver and was using Reroute, which allowed me to use a 5 FX chain that included mouth clicking and anti-reverb, refer, regate, an EQ, and a compressor. Yesterday I spent the day messing around with OBS Pro. That is definitely too complicated for a basic guy like me just starting out. Sound was interesting, and just the routing for everything other than my microphone was a little bit complicated, and the amount of time of a few hours to figure out. I also watched a video on Restream and tried that. That didn't work out the way it worked out for the guy in the video, but he was trying to get guitar in, so I don't know if it was a fair estimation. In any case, I'm currently using my Motu M4. Sure goes directly into that. It's currently set as primary for my sound. My audio output is going desktop out to the Moto M1. My mic is coming in. I played around with a bunch of different things throughout the evening, last evening, only to find out that I wasn't getting desktop sound because recording didn't have audio track 1 checked after watching somebody else talk about recording and multi-track. So figured that out this morning. In any case, the only thing that's going on with this is I've put 4 filters on it. I had to add some gain to it. I normally run at about 11 o'clock on my Motu. I do have a FET head, by the way, just so I don't have to top the gain out. And right now I'm reaching, in my normal speaking voice, about negative 10 dB, which is fine. It gives me a little room to get excited. However, the track is frequently peaking out, which is kind of odd to me. I've got it pulled way down, but it'll clip pretty easily. I put 10 dB gain on there, which seemed to be just about right. I put refer in there just because there's no sound conditioning in this room to speak of, and while I have an extremely tolerant wife allowing me to have all this gear in the corner of my living room, I think that tolerance is going to end when I start putting bass traps in the corners and hanging big pieces of insulation from the walls and ceiling just to better out my sound a little bit. Was hoping to do it electronically, which is one of the reasons why I was using Reaper, because some of the plugins were allowing me to do that. Reaper does pull down some of the ambient sound and get it out of there. It's not doing much for the reverb. I'm not very happy about that, but this is a fairly large cavernous room, and you know, while we've got a little bit of carpeting down and some pictures up on the walls, there's not a whole hell of a lot to keep the sound from bouncing around. I threw on a noise gate, the one that comes with, because the VST plugin apparently is something I should try to avoid. I'm not particularly happy with this either. I had to raise the threshold for both the open and the close considerably from when I had it on Regate. It's now set at negative 39 dB for the closed threshold, and the open threshold's at negative 31. I've got an attack of 5 millisecond, a hold time of 50 millisecond, and a release time of 30 millisecond. And then I threw a compressor on there. I had to go up to a 5:1 ratio from the 4:1 I normally use. Threshold is again higher than normal at negative 22.7 dB. My attack is 5 milliseconds. My release is 50 milliseconds. I added output gain to this as opposed to subtracting it from previous. Just again to get the sound levels up to where they needed to be, and also because I watched a tutorial of some guys setting up this particular compressor, which is a lot different than watching other people set up VST plugin. So this is what I've got it set at, and this is the sound that I'm getting out of it. It's not terrible, of course. It's a good microphone. It's a good interface. It's just not as good or as pleasing to me as it was going through my non-KISS principle setup before. There does seem to be a little bit less latency when I'm twitching. Not a huge amount. Turns out it wasn't adding a whole heck of a lot. I think it was a perceived difference between the monitoring out coming out of my interface and then trying to listen to my Twitch stream as it goes through my phone so it doesn't sound back at me, and set up a echo loop. In any case, I can't put this on Twitch because I'm not a affiliate yet, nor am I likely to be anytime soon, so I'll probably try and throw this up on one of my YouTubes and link it. You guys can take a listen. I'm not going to do any kind of post-production or anything on it. This is just going to be raw coming out of OBS and what it sounds like. Thanks for all the help so far and the time that you guys have put in to help me out. I really appreciate it. Thanks to EPOS for the ungodly amount of videos he puts out there that have helped me learn some of this stuff, along with a few other personalities that are out there as well. Talk to you later. Bye.